Okay, for tonight's battle report, we have Craftworld Eldar versus the Imperial Fists at 2,000 points. Our game for tonight will be Field of Glory with the twist of the grudge match. And this will be our deployment zone. This is our battlefield for tonight. Oh, there we go, in focus. Units have already been deployed, so we might as well do deployments here in a moment. We have all these guys huddled up in this building here.
Yeah, I got intercessors, the apothecary, one librarian, 2 of my 3 attack units, and that's everybody here. And then the predators kind of sitting around the corner, trying to act like a predator.
Yes.
But then Hellblasters with intercessors underneath them. The Redemptor Dreadnought, attack unit, champion, my other librarian, and the Hellblasters underneath, and then all my bikers.
Oh, your bikers.
And my Inceptors are in reserve.
And yes, Inceptors in reserve, which we will go over all of these units in a little more detail when we do Armies on Parade in a moment. Kind of did this a little backwards. Over here, we have 2 Wave Serpents. They've got some Wraith Guard hiding in them, set up right there. We have, oh, where is it? There it is. Wait. Oh, large mess of Dark Reapers with Magun Ra set up right there. We have 2 Hemlock Wraith Fighters sitting right there. And all of these guys are hiding in their transports. They're just sitting right there for right now. And this is the backside of the battlefield. We're looking pretty good, so we're about to roll off and see who gets to go first. Turn. The Eldar have the +1. And he rolls a 4, and I roll a 2. So, can the Eldar seize? They cannot. Eldar will be going second. This is going to be a bad game, I think. But we shall return in a moment with after movement for Iron Imperial Fists, turn 1. Okay, for tonight's battle report, our armies on parade will start with the Eldar. Our warlord is make sure I get this right. Where is he? An Alaitoc with Swooping Hawk wings. He has a Banshee mask, a fusion pistol, and he is carrying a fire saber as a Craftworld relic. Backing him up in the Vanguard that he is running, we have a 5-man unit of Wraith Blades with Ghost Swords, 2 5-man Wraith Guard units with D-Sights, and they will be riding in 2 Wave Serpents armed with a Splinter Cannon and twin Splinter Cannons. Each one has the Vectored engines, what's that other one called? Star engines and Spirit Stones. Backing them up in a spearhead is Magun Ra with 3 units of Reapers, 2 5-man and 1 4-man unit, and 2 Hemlock Wraith Fighters. One is taking the psychic power of Jinx, and the other one is taking the psychic power of Horrify. And this is our Eldar army for this battle. And our opponent for this battle will be the Imperial Fists. Starting off, their brigade is going to be...
Alright, starting off is the Warlord, Captain on Bike. He does have the Imperial Fist, Architect of War, Warlord trait, which allows him friendly units within 6 inches of the Warlord receiving the benefit of cover. Add an additional 1 if the AP is -1 on the weapon.
Cool.
So,
Okay.
They get cover in addition to negating the AP -1.
Ah, see.
Next to him are my other two HQ units. Both of them are librarians. However, if you notice, one has a little bit more of a brassy look on his sword, and this one has a gold on his sword. The one with the gold has the Tome of Malcador, which allows him an extra cipher ability.
Alright.
Behind them is my heavy support crew. They are two 5-man Hellblaster units with standard plasma incinerators, and the Predator tank, which has the last cannons on the sponsons, but this turn is going to be the Predator auto cannon.
But I'm thinking,
And he does not have the strongbow. Here, this mess is troops, 3 intercessors, which are all equipped the same with the standard bolt rifles,
Is it one wing,
and auxiliary grenade launchers for the sergeants. All 3 of these are regular attack units. This is 5 bolters.
So if that's the case,
This one, rather than these two having,
all that-
let me use this hand. These two, rather than being plasma cannons, they are actually going to be missile launchers for this fight. And they still have the plasma pistols as well as the chainswords. And that's the way those attack units are loaded. The apothecary, I know it's actually a chaplain, but I still got to finish fixing that one when he fell apart. Anyway, the apothecary does have the standard loadout, the reductor and absolver bolt pistol, and all that neat stuff. And by the way, it is a Primaris apothecary. Next to him is a company champion with power sword and bolt pistol. Behind it.
Okay, in the movement phase, the Imperial 5th Interceptors jumped in right here. The Bikers have moved up the middle through here, and the Librarian and the Dreadnought and the Champion have come up behind them. Over here. So in the Imperial 5th shooting phase, he literally put everything he could shoot into that poor Wave Serpent, and it is now down to 3 wounds. But it lived through it and made a whole lot of saves, and it got some feel no pains in there from the Spirit Stone. So, sir, will you be declaring any charges?
All the bikers against the Wave Serpent. And I don't think I'll try to use the each sector.
All right. First batch of Overwatches.
Okay.
2 hits. I need to roll those to wound.
What's the strength?
6.
Ouch.
Okay, one of those.
Want them to become a mortal wound?
No.
Because it's mortal wounds.
One is standard, and the other is -3.
Okay, regular. Made it. -3. 6 up. Oh, okay. So one biker took one
wound. And now roll your snake eyes for your charge.
Oh, no. Alright, so that biker made it in. The other biker definitely made it in. And the commander made it in.
That is perfectly alright. Alright. These guys have all made it in. We're going to go into the melee phase.
So, he is now surrounded by a bunch of wannabe Harleys.
A bunch of wannabe Harleys.
Yep. A bunch of hooting and hollering savages.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and show the first bike squad go into combat here.
Okay. I believe the bikers were 2 attacks each. Let me double check real quick. Two attacks and 3 attacks for the sergeant.
Alright.
First bike squad. And they're at regular 3s, right? They're within 6 inches of the commander. Alright. 4 hits.
5s.
1 wound.
Saved.
Second unit. Six hits. One wound.
Saved.
Commander. All 5 hit. One wound. Awesome.
Does not save. So, 6 up. Does not get. He takes a wound. He will have 1 attack back. He will go for the squad that he hurt earlier. He does not hit. I do believe that will end your turn, sir.
Yeah.
So, we will be back in a moment with Eldar movement, turn 1. For Eldar movement, we have piled the Wraith Guard got out. They moved up into there. The Wave Serpent advanced up to there. The Hemlock Fighters have moved up into the middle. The other Wave Serpent jumped around over there. And that just about completed our movement phase because the other Wraith Guard did not get out and the guys hiding in Deep Strike have not come down yet. Also, I did not say this, we are using the Alaitoc Craftworld. So we have a minus, the Eldar have a -1 to hit outside 12 inches, which is kind of helpful for them. So we're going to be going into the Psyker phase. And starting off the Psyker phase, we are going to smite the Warlord over there. We roll a 5. Will you try to deny?
Yeah.
Alright, he's going to try and deny.
Denied.
He denies. The other fighter will be smiting the Psyker. With a 7. And he will take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. Well, he's not happy.
He's not happy. He has been smited.
Doesn't have much of a choice, but he's not happy.
So we are just going to stick with the fighters for this combat phase. The one next to the captain will be firing his D-sights into the captain on bike. 2 D3 shots. 2 3 hits. Twos.
Toughness 6.
Strength 12. Twos. 2 wounds at -4 for 2 damage each.
Alright. 4 up involved.
4 up involved.
1. So
So
2
he
damage.
takes 2 damage. Alright, he gets to live through this one. And the other one will be firing on the librarian. And he will not hit.
But then you put 2 shots.
Oh, that's 2 shots. That's right. Auto hit. Never mind. And they need 2 to wound. 2 wounds at -4 for 4 damage. Okay, we killed the librarian. We're happy something has died this turn. Alright, and we will be back in a moment after the Eldar get done shooting. Alrighty, in the Eldar shooting phase for turn 1, we took out 2 of the Inceptors. We took out both units of bikes. We did 2 wounds to the captain, and we killed the librarian. And that is about it. We took some pot shots at those Hellblasters over there, but they took 1 wound, and that's it. And are we going to charge anybody? I think we are going to call it quits at that and hand it over to Imperial Fists for turn 2. In the movement phase for Imperial Fist turn 2, the Inceptor has moved up to say hi to the Wraith Guard. The commander on bike stayed where he was. I think he wants a little revenge for his biker buddies right there. And the Marines moved up. The Chaplain and the Dreadnought have moved up. And they are now, I think, about to take a bite out of that plane. Although the Redemptor will have to back up a little bit because he's inside 1 inch. And nobody moved back over here at all. So we will be back in a moment with the Psyker phase and shooting phase for Imperial Fists, turn 2. In the Psyker phase, this lonely librarian back here has decided that the better part of discretion is to not try and blow his brains out with a psychic power. And we have the Imperial Fist has neglected a Psyker phase. In the shooting phase, what will be firing first, good sir?
Let's see if we can take that tank out.
What is
First, starting with these guys.
Those guys are going to fire on that tank. Let's see how many shots it takes to pop a wave serpent with 2 wounds. This
Might take more than these bolters.
This thing has been the annoying thing of the battlefield so far for him.
All right. Just 3 up because I'm within 12 inches, right?
They hit advanced, so it's -1.
Okay, -1. I couldn't remember
Yes.
that one. I remember that one.
Yes, he
All right,
advanced.
so 4 up.
Ouch. We got bad reflection on the dice. Okay, we'll go this way.
4 hits.
4 hits. 5s to wound.
I need that again. 2 wounds.
We can do it. He saved.
I know.
Not yet. He says, no, sir. Who is going to fire at him next? This poor repulse or wave serpent pilot is sweating bullets right now. He sees all these shots coming at him. His damage displays are pinging in the red.
You know what? Let's go with the Inceptor. If he hits these, they're at -1. So, assault bolters.
Assault bolters, -1. Hitting on 4s.
Am I within 6 inches? Yeah, I'm within 6 inches of the cap.
You should be, yes.
All 6 hit.
All 6 hit. You need 5s to wound. 2.
2 wounds.
4 up saves. He saves
come
with
on.
double 4s. He is saying, no, sir, you shall not kill me. Ooh, if he lives, I want to try something next turn.
I'm really hoping he don't. Alright, well let me try the Hell Blasters into the Wave Serpent. And I believe they're pretty close. I don't know if they're all...
They should all be within 15. They're all within 12 and all within 15.
12,
so that's 10 shots.
This ought to take him out. I'm really hoping anyway.
They will be hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
6 hits. 4 wounds. -4.
I need at least 3 of these to go through.
Nope.
He only saved 1. He takes 3 wounds. Now the question is, does he blow up? He does not.
Okay.
Oh, do I want to do this or not? No.
No, you're not going to command point.
I could command point
No.
and try to actually intentionally blow him up.
No.
But I am not going to do that today. Alright, we will be back in a few moments after the end of Imperial Fist shooting for turn 2. Okay, to finish up the Imperial Fist shooting phase, like I said, they put a lot of shots into that Wave Serpent and managed to take it out. And then they concentrated all their fire on the Wraith Fighter with the blue dice and have it now down to 5 wounds. Will there be any charges, sir?
Commander and Acceptor into the Wraith Fighter.
Really? Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Inceptor first.
5. 5d3 auto hits. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 3s to wound. Or no, 2s to wound. Five wounds at -1. I was 2 dice short. Oh well, never mind.
Go ahead and roll 2 more.
Because I rolled a 7 and then I just picked up the 5 I rolled to 1 more wound.
More than likely Inceptor then. Yep.
Yep. Alright, now the same thing at the captain. Four, 5, 6, 7.
3 to wound. Toughness 6.
Ah,
Not that that matters.
not that that mattered. 7 wounds, -1. 2?
3.
3. He has 1 left?
How many wounds each?
Just 1.
1 damage? Yeah, has 1 left.
Has 1 left. Okay. He has 1 left. He is going to charge in. What shall happen?
He's gonna die.
Probably will. Charge in? Put.
Alright, well, 4 hit.
Okay. You 2 wounds? Any minuses?
No.
3 up saves. 1 wound, so the one is now double wounded. These guys will get their 3-inch pile in. They come over here and say hi. They really like this guy. They want to say hello. Alright. How many attacks do these guys have? 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. 3 hits. Strength 5, so wounding on 5. 2 wounds. -1. For D3 each. But if 1 goes through, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's dead.
He's dead. Alright, so the charges were not great. The Wraith Guard have managed to stop the charge. So, we will be back in a moment after Eldar movement for turn 2. Okay, for the movement phase, the Wraith Guard have moved up that way. The Wave Serpent moved up next to that building. The Alaitoc and Wraith Blades have jumped in right there. And the planes have flown off over this way. With that, also, the Reapers have stayed put in their building back here. We will now be going into the shooting phase, or the psychic phase, and we will start with a smite from the undamaged plane into the Predator. 6, that is an 8. Will you deny? He is not going to deny. So this will be D3 mortal wounds for 1 mortal wound. Then we will cast... Oh, let's cast the Jinx on the tank. Let's have some fun. Warp charge of 7. A 4 will not get it, but we will use a command point.
5 still don't get it.
5 will still not get it, so Jinx does not go off. I really wanted to lower his armor saves by 1. Alright, that will finish the Psyker phase. Let's just go ahead and lay lots of shots into that Predator over there. Or no, wait. We did the Predator last time. Let's do the Wraith Guard into... Who are they going to shoot? We are going to do the Wraith Guard into the Hellblasters.
Okay.
No. Why would I do that? No, we're going to go after the Dreadnought. 5 D3 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. Strength 10, so it'll be 3.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -4. So it's just 5?
1 damage or 2?
Just 1. They're just 1 damage each. Just lots of shots. Okay. So we have done 5 wounds to the Redemptor Dreadnought. The old man has been hit. We will sit there and be back in a moment after Eldar shooting for turn 2. Okay, in turn 2 shooting phase for the Eldar. Is this turn 2? Yeah, it's turn 2. We have got the Redemptor Dreadnought down to 5 wounds. We have got the Captain? Or
Company champion.
Company Champion down to 1 wound left. We killed 4 of the Marines up there in the building, and we took out the Hellblasters in that building. And we have the Predator down to 3 wounds. Not an overly bad series of shooting. We are now going to be charging. We're going to start with the Alaitoc with the Banshee mask, so he cannot be overwatched.
Which one?
The guy with the wings is charging the Marines up underneath the building. He goes first because he cannot be overwatched.
Roll your snake, guys.
Close. No matter how I roll that, he will not make it.
And that was him?
That was him. Yes, he needed a 9. And even if I re-roll and roll 6, I cannot make it. The Wraith Guard will charge, and you will get your Overwatch, sir. Or Wraith Blades, excuse me. How many 6s can he roll?
One.
It will wound.
-1.
So this will be a 4-up save. And they will make it. Can they make their charge? No, I am totally whiffing on my charges, and those guys are now just sitting there saying, hi! Okay, so that is going to end... yeah, I think that is going to end Eldar turn 2, and we will now be moving into Imperial Fist turn 3. Okay, for Imperial Fist movement phase for turn 3. They're kind of all huddled up there around the Dreadnought. The Marines jumped up to the 2nd level. They said, hey, wait a minute, who are those guys over there? We need to get the heck out of here. And that was about it. We are going into the Psychic phase, and I do believe that this undamaged plane is about to have a really bad day. Okay. What are we going to do here, sir?
Alright, first smite. Made it.
Try to deny.
Okay.
Denied. Psychic Scourge.
Command point. Made it.
Try to deny.
Nope.
9. No. It goes through.
Leadership.
Your leadership is -2.
I'm at 7.
Alright.
Great.
What is his leadership? Did the plane survive? Leadership 8.
Okay.
So leadership. That pod underneath that plane is funny. Wait, measure that to your guy. Make sure he's 12 inches.
Oh yeah, he's less than 12 inches.
Okay. I didn't measure the
He's
distance.
only 12 inches all the way to the edge.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure. Because the shock pod only works within 12 inches.
Oh, for +1 to deny?
-2 to your leadership.
Yeah.
Within 12 inches.
But that just means that all these guys right here don't have the penalty to hit. Or at least not as much.
Yeah, okay. So, shooting, sir. Who is going to die this turn? I have a funny feeling. I know who it is.
Well, let me just get this over with.
Okay.
Both las cannons.
What's his
and then the
ballistic?
Predator auto cannon.
What's his ballistic?
Right now he's at 4. At 2 he goes to 5. Well,
Okay.
Well, no, let me look. Might be 3.
So he'd be hitting on 6s.
He's either hitting on 5s or 6s.
Well, that's not going to change for anything because outside 12 inches he's hitting on... He's hitting on that annoying number anyway.
Okay, at 2 wounds he goes to 5 up. So right now he's still at 4 up.
So he's hitting on 5s. With their -1 for being hard to hit.
Yeah, okay.
So 2 las cannons. Which one you can shoot at?
I'll do 2 las cannons first.
One in the back. One hit.
hits. 3 up.
Oh.
Command point.
Command point.
Alright, wound, -3.
All right. That is not a 6. That is a 4.
3 wounds.
Not enough to kill him, but it could hurt. 6 up, feel no pain. He does not save any. He is down to 2 wounds. And now your autocannons, good sir.
Autocannon. 4 hits, or 4 shots. On 5s.
At least one. There's 2.
Alright. Straight 7, so still 3s? Or was it
Still
4
3s.
now? 3s? Okay. Both, -1.
Oh, one goes through.
Full 3 damage. You don't want a command point.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
This is not the dice you are looking for. And I roll a 2, which is not going to save him. Possible 3 damage. Or is it 3?
Straight 3.
Straight 3. Oh, I could
That's
lose.
what I was just looking up a little bit ago.
No saves. He has died a horrible death. All right. Nope. Other one.
Autocannon, last cannons.
Oh, okay.
I split them. Kind of wish I didn't now, but I did.
Okay. Next. Okay, well, anyway, we will be back in a moment after the end of Imperial Fist shooting phase. Okay, for the Imperial Fist shooting phase, they put a lot of shots into that group of Wraith Guard, and they have been taken out. They did 1 wound over there to the Alaitoc, and they did a couple wounds to each of the planes over there. They're kind of banged up and bruised. We'll have to see where they're going next. And any charges to be declared? I don't think so.
I think the only unit I could have charged, I took out.
All right, so we will be moving into Eldar movement for turn 3 here in a moment. For Eldar movement for turn 3, the Wraith Guard got out of their transport and hustled over this way. The planes have flown towards the middle. The Alaitoc and Wraith blades are headed this way, and the Wave Serpent has ran over there and said hi. And of course, Castle Dark Reaper is still in effect over here. For the Psychic phase, we are going to, with him, we are going to smite the commander or captain or whatever the heck he is. Champion. And this is where I will blow my brains out. Roll a 6. You might be within range to deny. No?
24 inches. I don't give up to about here.
Okay. That would be 6.
I think
So that would be
I
3.
the Wraith Fighter.
That would be 3 damage to him. He has been smited. And we will cast... What is the closest unit to him? I guess it's going to be the... Dread?
The other Wraith Fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be the Dreadnought.
Okay. I think he's a little...
Actually, no, it'd be the Hellblaster.
You sure? Make sure.
It's gonna be awful close.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It looks pretty dang close.
It's like 2 5/8, or about 2.5.
Alright, so Hellblasters are closer. Alright, smiting 6.
I will try to deny that.
That one I do believe you are in range. Yes. You will deny. You have denied. The smite has been smoted. So, we will now go into the shooting phase. Who will shoot? Let's see. What did we show last time? Something different.
First it was the Wave Serpent, and then it was... I think you showed the planes killing my predator.
Yeah, the first turn was the planes. Second turn was... Alright,
Race card against the Redemptor, or if that's what you're shooting?
no. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10. We're going to do the front unit of 5 in that building into the guys up on the top there. Hitting on 3s because they're going to use their star shot. That's right, 48.
Yeah, it's like 40...
And they're shooting these guys right
42.
here.
Oh. So yeah, there's about 40.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Make sure I got my
I thought you were
missiles.
talking about these guys and stuff.
Oh, no, no,
That's
no,
gonna
no,
be a
no,
little
no.
bit closer.
Their Star Swarm missiles are heavy 2s, hitting on 3s. I get to re-roll 1s because of Magon Ra. 1 miss. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. No oh yeah, jigadodo. 3 wounds. That was a whole lot of 1s and 2s at -2. 2 damage each.
Aura.
Aura, he will save. 1 dice. Alrighty, we are gonna put one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna put the 4-shot group into the same one. No, wait a minute. Yeah. No 1s, but only 1 missed. And then 3s to wound. Hopefully we won't have a repeat. A little bit better. 6. Doubled our odds. How are we going to do?
1 more.
1 more died. That's a whole lot of shots. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Couldn't have saved like that with instant.
8.
With my redemptor.
10. We are going to put the last unit of 5 is going to shoot at they are going to attempt to take out the Predator. Hitting on 3s. Strength 8, so wounding on 3s. 3 wounds at -2 for 3 damage each. We don't like that tank.
Command point.
Oh, not command points. It lives. Okay, we have gone through the Dark Reapers. We will be back in a moment after the end of the Eldar shooting phase for turn 3. Okay, in the shooting phase, the company champion and the repulsor Redemptor Dreadnought have been killed, and the Predator was taken out over there. And I think we already showed the 2 Marines over there died. And we killed 1 Hellblaster up underneath there. We're trying to debate a charge here. It's going to be a crazy long roll to roll those guys all the way over there to get to those Hellblasters. But if I fail, I'm going to lose some Wraith Guard. If I don't, they're going to get shot all to heck. So no, you only live once. The Alaitoc, or Alaitoc, or whatever he's called, is going to charge.
Need a 9.
8. Ah.
I'll do it.
What's the other die?
6.
6 and a 2. I'm going to have to try it.
Ha! 6 and 3 is 9.
Measure it, though. I may need 10.
Oh.
Okay. Back of the base is right there. And actually, no, I think 9 makes it. You are 9 3/4 away.
So I will be
within an inch.
within an inch. So he is going to make it. All right, now let's see if the Wraith Guard will make it.
Yep.
Yeah, because he was standing right next to him. Okay, so they all make it in. I actually get to see these guys were worth the points I put into them. I don't think they're all going to be able to get up underneath that building and attack, though. So, no, that's going to be outside of coherency. Okay, so, okay, well, maybe they will. It's going to be 3 attacks each. Ghost Blades gives them +1 attack. Kind of like chain swords.
Okay.
I actually get to go into melee. This is weird. Okay, no, too far. Yes, there are 2 attacks at each time the bear fights can make 1 additional attack with this weapon. So 3 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hitting on 3s. I think. Yes. And Altark will allow them to re-roll 1s. Strength 6.
There's one right there.
Oh. So wounding on 3s. No re-rolls for this. One, 2, 3, 4, 6 wounds at -3.
Okay. Alright, 2 dead. I'm gonna take this apart for now.
Okay, and then the Altark is 4 attacks. All 4 hit. He is, let's see here, he is using the Fire Saber. So he is strength 4. He'll be wounding on 4s. 3. Hold on. These are -4 for 1 each.
Okay.
And that's it. My melee is done.
That was pretty brutal.
Those were more brutal than I thought they were. That was their first I've ever used them.
Points well invested. Points well invested.
They were much nastiness.
Alright, Sergeant. Oops. 2 hits.
Who'd you attack against?
Oh, probably just Wraith Guard.
Okay. The
Toughness
Wraith
6, 1-1.
and the other guy is toughness 3.
I already declared the Wraith Guard.
Okay. 1.
Yep.
Does not save. He takes a wound. Alright, and that ends Eldar turn 3. In Imperial Fist movement phase, the Marines have fallen out of the building right there. This group of Marines has moved up to right there. And the Librarian has exited the building and come out right over there. We are now going into
the move phase. Apothecary. Let's see if I can bring him up.
do it. Let's see if the Apothecary brings somebody back.
He is good.
He is good. We have a resurrected Marine. Although, well, no. Stick it on the floor underneath him. Alright, we have a resurrected Marine. He has come back from the dead. Alright, now we are going into Imperial Fist Psychic.
Alright, first starting with the Smite up against the Wraith Guard. Good.
I am more concerned with you blowing up my plane than killing my...
Okay. So 3 wounds.
So-
-1 Wraith Blade.
So -1 Wraith Blade. The one that is wounded is now very much dead. And another one is wounded. Because that transfers over. Next,
Alright,
sir.
Psychic Scourge.
Psychic Scourge. We will
Nine.
attempt to deny. That is not a deny. So,
Leadership. I'm still at 9 this time.
I am at 8, I believe. Wrong way. Yes, 8.
No.
That will not do it.
3 mortal wounds.
He is dead. Long live
Blow
the
him up.
plane.
I'll sack that Hellblaster.
Nope.
No! Roll that 6.
You want
Finish
to
man point. Roll a 6.
Nope. Actually, I'm out of 10 points.
Oh. I still got like 6.
Fine. Alrighty. So who are you going to shoot at?
Alright.
Good
well,
sir.
I meant to look and see if the Hellblasters had a pistol. I don't think they do.
I do not know.
They got a pistol. Well, they're going to pistolize you.
Pistolize you?
Yeah, pistolize you.
That seems kind of painful.
Does.
Sounds like a Slimish thing.
No.
Could be.
Sinesh would be using whips and...
Plasma incinerator, bolt pistol, frag grenades, crack grenades.
Alright.
So, bolt pistol on the Wraith Guard. Hit.
5s.
No. Okay.
Alright, next.
He's going to make a valiant effort. Little guy gets the Wraith Guard.
Oh, that poor little guy over there shooting at the Wraith Guard.
Both
2
hit.
hits.
Need that again. Nope.
No.
Okay.
Next.
Alright. I'm using the stratagem. I believe it's 2 command points. Bolter drill. Exploding 6s. We're rolling 6s.
Exploding
I get to roll again. Roll again.
Oh, cool. He's going Slanesh on us.
Yeah. All on the Wraith Guard.
All on the Wraith Guard. Somebody does not like the Wraith Guard. Are they within 12? I don't think they're all within 12.
No. Just the ones within 12. But they're all within 15.
Alright. So, 2 shots at 4s and the rest at 5s.
What 5?
Oh, no, never mind. 1 at 2. 1 at 2. I was
Good.
thinking, yeah.
2 shots at 3.
Brain fine. 2 shots at 3 and
The 3s?
8 at
The 4s.
5. Alright.
4s.
The white ones are at 3s, the red ones are at 4s.
I can keep them in my hand long enough to get in the box. There you go. 7
And now
hits.
you need 5s.
Ding. Oh, how many of those 6s were to hit?
Do you roll 6s to hit?
I think there were 2.
Hold on a second. We'll be back in one moment. We are going to rewind and see how many 6s there was because we forgot about the bolter drill. We had to backtrack and look. He rolled 2 6s but did not roll any additional hits. So we are now going to
3 wounds. Nice.
3 wounds at -1. 2 saved, 1 did not. They took 1 wound. Next. Good music today.
These 10 are the Wraith Guard.
They just do not like the Wraith Guard.
All hitting on 4. Nope, they advanced. Never mind.
The assaults? No, the rapid fires. Cannot shoot. Where are the rest of them going? Alright, anyway, we'll be back in a minute after the end of Imperial Fist shooting. In the shooting phase, they did 2 wounds to this unit of Wraith Guard over here. And they killed 1 Wraith Blade over here.
Mm-hmm.
No, he died in melee. He didn't die in the shooting phase.
He died now.
He died in
Psyker.
Psyker phase. He got smoted, and they killed the plane. Poor plane blew up. Bye-bye. So, we are going to have 1 charge this turn. These Primaris Marines say we are going to go help our buddy the Hellblaster, and they are charging over here. Shall we roll, sir? That won't make it, but they tried. They valiantly tried to save their comrade. So, we will be back in a moment after Eldar movement for turn 4. Okay, Eldar movement for turn 4. The Wraith Guard have stayed put. The Reaper Castle has stayed where it's at with Mug and Ra over here. And the Wave Serpent has moved over a little. And the Wraith Fighter has moved over there. So we are now going into the Psyker phase. And the Psyker phase will commence with the smiting of the Librarian. Maybe he'll do better.
That's not good.
That's not good, but let's see what happens. He could roll it. He could beat it. He does not.
Command point.
Command point.
Hi, tied. Only one wound.
Hmm?
I got a +1 for my second click.
Oh, okay. So if you tied,
It's 1 wound.
it's only one wound?
Yep.
Really?
It's D3 if you beat it, 1 if you tie, and then nothing if I
Really?
win.
I did not know that about Smite. I thought Smite was just flat out D3 damage or D6. D3 damage.
Nope. Tie does 1 wound. So.
News. Learn something new. Alright, that finishes the Psyker phase. So, he may have survived the Psyker phase, but he is about to get Wraith Cannoned.
Overkill.
I think I heard something about rape cannon.
Yes, we were using Wraith Cannons on the Librarian. 3, 4, 5 hits. Yeah, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 damage.
Yes.
But he has an invul. He is toasted.
Librarians can't get in.
That's right, they cannot. I am sorry for saying that.
They completely nerfed that on the librarian.
Why would they do that? I don't know. They do lots of weird things. Alright, 3, and 3. The Wave Serpent is going to fire into the attack marines right there. And he is going to... I've never done this before. So this will be a new thing for me here in a minute. Alright, only 4 are going to hit. 3's to wound. 2 wounds. No save. No mod. Now, let me see how this works. He is going to fire his Serpent Shield. I think. Oh, I forgot about that. That could have kept that other thing alive a little bit longer. No, I think it just got pecked to death by 1 damage weapons. Alright, so he's going to fire his wave shield into that unit attack marines.
Sounds terrible.
Well, it actually is going to hurt. We haven't used it the whole game, but... So, on a 2-up, they'll take D3 mortal wounds. But, he loses his shield for the rest of the game. That's how that works. And I roll a 1. No, they take D3 mortal wounds. 2. So 1 died. 1 gets slammed by a force field and he dies. Okay, so that's done. I've only got lots of shots. We'll be back in a few moments after the end of the Eldar shooting phase. Okay, in the shooting phase for the Eldar, we have the Marine tried. He really did, but he died. And the Alaitoc used his fusion pistol to shoot the Primaris Marine in the head. And that was all we really took care of. We took care of the Librarian over here. He died valiantly. But we have conceded our turn, and we are now moving into Imperial Fist turn 5. To see if there is any way possible he can try and take the objective in the middle to force a win. But as it stands right now, Eldar have the win. So, for turn 5 movement, the Interceptors have moved up to there. These Interceptors have moved up to here. The Apothecary brought back another Marine over here. And we are now about to go into the shooting phase for Imperial Fists. Turn 5. What shall you shoot, sir?
Alright. Make sure they're within range. Because I think they're just barely.
Oh, yeah. You get 30.
Barely.
Barely.
So
5 shots.
5 of the intercessors.
Hitting on force. 1. No boon. They whiffed it.
Yeah.
Crack missiles. Where are they going to go?
Into them.
Choo choo.
I just roll both of them at the same time. Bolters can't even fire.
Okay.
Bolters will fire at the Wraith blades.
Okay. Bolters at the Wraith blades. Crack missiles first.
2 crack missiles. I'll just roll all. Both hit.
Both hit. Ooh.
3 to wound. Both wound at -3. -2, I mean.
Alright. So we need some 5-up saves here. Oh! They say no, sir.
The Emperor does not appreciate that, John.
The Emperor does not protect. He may protect, but he does not let you shoot straight.
1.
That is a save, sir.
Alright.
Those Marines over there, they are your only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nope. Not quite in rapid fire, but 5 intercessors into the Wraith Guard.
Hitting on force?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
2.
That's okay. I screwed that up. Alright, 1. -1.
Goes through. He saves. He saves. He says, no, sir.
Alright.
4. 8 shots.
I'm going to do it again. Bolter drill. So 6s reroll.
Alright. This time we will remember, if he rolls a 6, he gets an extra shot. One 6. 2 6s.
And looks like that was it. Actually, they're within 12, so.
You'd be hitting on 3s. And you get 2 more dice. Hey.
7 hits.
Wounding on 5s. 1,
3.
2, 3.
-1.
3. 4-up saves. Will he kill 1?
Yep.
Yes, he will kill 1 and wound 1. Declared charges, sir.
Those 4 on the Wraith Guard.
Alright.
And just for the hell of it,
Halibut?
5 on the Wraith Blade.
Alright.
Wraith Blades. Made my charge.
You're going to multi-charge because the Alaitoc is in the middle of all that?
Sure.
Okay, he gets a 1
He gets
dice
an
roll.
Overwatch.
He gets an Overwatch for 6. He does not get it. Okay, you're in. They came to say hello. They are there to avenge their valiant. We're going to move the building out of the way so we can get the valiant Hellblaster who stood his ground and attempted to take them out, but failed. He got a pistol in the head.
Alright, now then.
Now them. They are going to be shooting at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need some good dice rolls here.
3, 4, 5, 8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2s.
A whole bunch of 1s.
Yeah, not.
3 1s. 2 survive. 2 dead. 1 wounded.
Off the back, off the back.
Yeah.
Okay, now charge. That will make it, sir. That is ugly. I feel sorry for that Marine.
Okay, I'll do it then. They're going to be the important ones. 4 hits. 2 wounds. I could. No.
They saved. Now, your Marines there, who are they going to pick a fight with? The Blades or the Alaitoc?
8 attacks on the
Alaitoc.
blades.
Tarch.
8 attacks on the blades. The sergeant's gonna attack the Alaitoc.
Okay. Here we go.
7 hits on the blades. 1 wound.
He saves.
2 hits on the Alaitoc. Wound.
Saved. I believe it is 4 hits back with the Wraith Guard. Yes. 1 attack each. Hitting on 3s. All 3 hit. Or all 4 hit. I think it's 3s. Yes. Strength 5. So yes, 3s to wound. -1 D3 each. 4 up saves.
Good.
Oh! Now the 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 left, right?
Yeah.
Of the blades. 4. Hitting on 3s. No 1s to re-roll. Strength 6. So wounding on 3s. -3. -3, 1 damage each.
4. So, 2 hits.
And then the Alaitoc is 4. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Alright, this is strength 4. So wounding on 4s. 3. So that'll be 3 wounds. -4.
Okay.
-4, 1 damage each.
Okay.
Yeah. If roll a 6, it's a mortal wound, but that wouldn't change. So that is it, sir. My retaliation is done.
Yep. Now it's your turn.
My turn. So we'll be back in a moment after movement for Eldar, turn 5. For Eldar movement, the Wraith Guard have fallen back. The Wraith Jet has moved to there. All that mess stayed locked in combat over there. They haven't moved. They like their house. They're gonna repaint this house and do something fancy with it. All right. So psychic phase. We have the Smite landing on the Primaris Marines over here. That is a 6. I do not want to roll another 6. Actually, that would be nice, but I would frag myself. It is a 3. So 6, 9, 3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then, of course, in starting off the shooting phase, the plane is going to shoot the Primaris Marines. 3, 4 hits. They're dead. The Primaris Marines have died, and there is no way he can get anything else across the battlefield, so at this point, the battle is won.
Goodbye, little guys.
Goodbye, little guys. It was a good battle, though.
Die for the Emperor or die trying.
There you go. So, we hope everybody likes this battle report, and we shall see you all for the next one.